Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Mind Your Crypto. Today we have Bitcoin with advanced professional GANN fan method, and we are going to see very nice things and educational things. Before we continue, do not forget to join our monthly subscription. The third tier has only one spot left. We always work with professionalism, minimizing the risk, and of course, if you do not make more money, guarantee back. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Let's start. So Bitcoin against USDT chart. Many people would argue, is this bearish, is this bullish? What Bitcoin is? And many people could use the skiff pitchfork or maybe the pitchfork itself, and you will realize that if we use a pitchfork, for example, from a bottom to a top and back to a bottom in the non-logarithmic scale, we are in a very good resistance level, but we are bouncing between these two Fibonacci numbers. Okay, and right now you will ask me, Bill, what are we going to do? Because this is eventually the 0.786, the 1,236 as well. Are we going to go down? Are we going to go even higher? For the time being, the pitchfork does not provide us the perfect technical analysis, especially if you use it in the logarithmic scale. It doesn't provide us what are we going to do. But there is a very good thing about that, because not every technical tool will give us the best results, but there is one tool that gives us one of the best results out there. Anyway, I'm going to remove all the drawings. I'm going to start from anew. If you have the Bitcoin trading view chart, you will realize that in the third row we have something called GANN box. We open this up, right? And what we want to do to find the resistance levels is we want to draw a GANN box from a top to a bottom. So in daily frame, what I'm choosing, a significant top is here, right? Back on Monday, 15 August, where we had the pump. And the significant bottom is on Monday, 21st November. Now, this GANN box tells us a little bit if we just, prolong it a little bit more. Those are some important support levels, but I will go there after. In order to draw a proper GANN fan, what we need to do is to square the chart. The method by locking the price to bar ratio is a total failure. The method of drawing a 45-degree is a total mathematical failure. Both of these that you will find in the video YouTube tutorials are both extremely failures. What you need to do, it is simply you go to the coordinates and you need to square, actually in order to square the price to bar ratio to be 1, you want to square the chart, right? You need to go and copy this number, paste it in the Desmos scientific calculator or anything you want, right? I'm not actually advertising anything right now, just using this one right here. And you want to divide this number with the second price, the top. We divided the bottom with the top. The bottom, as you can see, it was 15.5K around there. So we want to go there. Okay, simple as that. We get a number right here. You can see the 0.61. Now you want to copy this number, the result that you are getting. And what you need to do, it is simply you want the first bar, this is the first bar and the second bar, you want to divide the first bar with this number. So what we are going to do, the first bar, as you can see, it is 261. We go into the Desmos again and we click the divide button and we just paste the number that we copied before. Now we have another one. This is the 425. Now we go back into our chart and we draw the 425. And here is the squared chart from the bottom to the top. Now, what are we seeing with the GANN box? We see that we are holding a very significant support level that we do not want to miss. This is a 22.7K. According to GANN box, this is a huge resistance support level, both in the weekly and on the daily. But I'm going back into the daily frame, okay? Nothing changes when you go back into the daily or the weekly, all right? So you will see something right here. I'm going to the 122, all right? And it doesn't change anything. You just redo the process immediately. Okay, now I'm in the weekly scale. I did that for the weekly. If you go back to the daily, nothing changes. Do the same thing again. Now we are going to draw the pattern. We are going to draw the GAN fan. Okay, and the GAN fan is here. Whenever we saw the GAN box a little bit further down is the GAN fan tool. You want to draw it from the top. Diagonally, the one-to-one line, this is the one-to-one price to time, right? We need to draw it and to pass diagonally exactly from the top left corner to the bottom left. Look at the best part right here. I'm going to remove this one, okay, GAN box in the weekly scale. The one-to-one is our huge resistance level back here. Amazing stuff, right? The yellow line, the only yellow line in the chart, is the only resistance level part. Look at that. Look at how amazing trading is. Look at how beautifully some things collide. Right now, if we get past above this line again, which you will see when the time goes by, the price decreases, right? It includes the time. This is why GAN fan is amazing. So if we get late to the party, the 23.4K could be the case that it drops out to the 23.2K and so on. But anyway, the most important resistance level for this week is the 23.7K. Closing above this line and you get a deal. We are going to pump a lot more. Not closing above, we are going to pump less. Now, if you want to find major support levels, you go and do the same thing, but from the bottom to the top. So in my case, let's say that I wanted to go to the GAN box and draw from the bottom to the top, right? Then what I'm going to do, it is simply, I'm going to the coordinates, but instead of dividing, the second to first price, now I'm dividing the first to second price. You will see that the results will be the same as before because we had the exact targets. Actually, not the exact because the high right here was a little bit different. I'm sorry about that. The result will be slightly different. 0.61 we had before, 0.63 is now the case. 275 right here, we are going to the Desmos, okay? And of course, we divide this number 430.99. We need to make it 431. So we are going to the 431 right here. And this is the square chart. Now, because it is on the weekly scale, we draw the GAN fan from the bottom left to the top right. Not only because it is on the weekly scale actually, but because this is the best thing. Now you will notice something. This action in the weekly frame is very bullish. Why is that? Very quickly into the upside, we broke many resistance levels and now we have multiple support layers. This is the same that I was talking back then with my videos. Multiple support layers right now for Bitcoin, right? And this is the most amazing part. If we wanted to go to the daily frame, this would change slightly, right? What I mean by that is if we redraw the GAN box from the bottom to the top, you will see that the prices remain the same, but the bars are different. So I'm going to copy this number, okay, because it is the same, and I'm going just to divide it with a 220. So we are going to have different result right here. 344.7. I'm going to the BTC, and you can see I'm going to do 345. Okay, 345. Now you will see that the GAN box is smaller in the daily frame, and that makes sense because in the weekly scale we had a very huge pump. In the daily frame it took a little bit more, but overall in the daily frame you're looking more for the short term, right? And therefore we are going to see the GAN fan from the bottom to the top. Where is the next significant support level? Wow, the next significant support level is far down. Now it seems like we do not hold anything, but these are the best support levels. Look at how beautifully the 1-1 line connected all these bottoms, right? Okay, all these bottoms, then we found support pressure in the 3-1 before we exploded. Right now we are not near a support level, but we are near a resistance level. We saw that for Bitcoin, the resistance line was something like this on the weekly scale for Bitcoin, right? And therefore we are in an important resistance level. And with the GANN fan, we have made nice and clean trading analysis. I would say professional trading analysis. If you just have what happens in the market, of course, the fundamental analysis, the on-chain analysis, and the GAN fund right now, you have a complete thinking of what Bitcoin is going to do. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon with many more videos, and do not forget to join our monthly subscription. Third tier has only one spot left. Thank you. See you soon. Bye.